welcome to Boston.
Thank you.
We are very happy to have you here with us today. So we're going to talk about you, Siddhaguru. We will talk about meditation for an audience here in the United States who may not be familiar with your practice. So the first question I have is, what is a Siddhaguru?
In the universe, there are two types of gurus. One guru, simply he will teach how you have to live, how you have to do meditation, how you have to love God. This guru is called simply common guru. But the Siddhaguru means the person who realized himself as a God, who got self-realization. In the spirituality, the highest state is self-realization. The person who got self-realization, he is called Siddhaguru. That is one power. Second power is the person who have capacity to grace his powers. How I transfer energy, that power you should have. The person who have these abilities, powers, he is called Siddhaguru. You know Loksa Brahma is a great yogi. Loksa Brahma is a great yogi. He is called Siddhaguru.
Okay, thank you. So to recap, my understanding of a Siddhaguru is one who has achieved self-realization, and one who has the ability to transfer their energy to another person. And I, in fact, just experienced that with you when I was meditating, and you put your hand on me. I very much felt the transfer of energy from you to me. It was a warm vibration that started in my head and went all throughout. It was very powerful. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Let's talk about what it means for our audience. What does it mean to be self-realized?
Self-realization means every man, he will think that I am the body. You are thinking that I am the lady. I am thinking that I am the gentleman. You are not lady, I am not gentleman. What is the state of your thing? You are, every man is God. Every man is God. If I ask you, who are you? What will say? My name is like this. I am staying in Boston. You will say. These answers depending upon the body. You are not the body. You are not the mind. You are not the intellect. You are not the egoism. You are the pure consciousness. The super consciousness is the state of the every man. So the person who will enjoy that Brahmananda, who will enjoy that state of super consciousness, is called self-realization.
Okay. So to recap, self-realization is not the physical body. It is not the intellect. It is not your ego. Self-realization is when you have achieved a state of pure consciousness. And is that the same thing as your soul, or is it different?
Soul means there are two types of souls. One is, this is physical body. This is physical body. There is another body. It is called astral body. Astral body. When the man will got death, the astral body will come out. It will pass away. That is called one soul. And the super soul, what the super soul means? It don't have body. It don't have mind. Like sky, how it occupies, the God also occupies like that. So the God is nothing but super consciousness. He don't have body, he don't have mind, he don't have place, he don't have family, he don't have emotions, he don't have any qualities. He is simply super consciousness, just like current.
Okay. So super consciousness is the divine, and when you are self-realized, you are achieving super consciousness.
Yeah.
And in your case, you are achieving that through your meditations.
Yeah.
So now that we know what self-realization means, how did you achieve self-realization, and when did that happen to you?
Self-realization, first time I got in 1995. 1995. By the grace of Shirdi Sai Baba. He is my Guru. By grace of Shirdi Sai Baba, I got self-realization in 1995, June 29th, evening 6 o'clock. That is the first time I went to one temple. Simply I sat there. Slowly I got vibrations. Just now how you got. Within fraction of seconds, I went to Samadhi. Samadhi means, it is called Nirvikalpa Samadhi. How you will sleep, but beyond that, one state will get in super consciousness. So that time, I don't have any sense of other things. Simply, I am super consciousness. Ultimate bliss of Ramanananda. See, we are enjoying. By eating, we are getting some happiness. By drinking, we are getting some happiness. In this universe, whatever you are getting, enjoyment, happiness, it is only 1%. But when you get super consciousness state, that time you will enjoy 100% bliss of Anandam. If you go to the hotel, a big hotel, very costly hotel, simply how much percentage of Ananda you are getting? Only 1%. Eating 1%. Okay, drinking 1%. But without paying money, in fraction of seconds, if you stable your mind, immediately you will get that 100% of Ananda. It is called self-realization. By the grace of Sai Baba, I got this.
Were you surprised when you achieved that state?
Yeah, first time I was surprised. Because that time I didn't study so many Shastras. By grace of Guru, I got that. If gets accidentally some lakhs of crores of dollars, how can you feel? How can you surprise? The same thing I enjoyed, I experienced.
So during your journey to self-realization, were there any signs that gave you a hint that you were headed in that direction?
I never expected, because in 1995 I am thinking about God. Who is the God? Where is the God? How is the God? What is the qualities of God? This type of thinking always I am doing. But I never expected that I will get self-realization. By the grace of Guru, I got that in fraction of seconds.
So you're saying there really were no signs. It just, you were thinking and wondering, and you had all these questions about God. And then on that day, at 6 o'clock at night, you achieved self-realization. Now, you mentioned Sai Baba. So our U.S. audience won't know who Sai Baba is. Do you want to explain who that is and what he meant to you?
Sure. Sai Baba is a great yogi, 1854 to 1918. He is alive in Maharashtra. He shown so many miracles to so many people. He ordered sky, he ordered fire, he ordered air. So many miracles Baba was did. He's a great yogi. In 1918, he got Mahasamadhi in Maharashtra. After Samadhi, he continuously showing his powers. Due to that power, due to his grace, I got this self-realization.
Do you want to explain Samadhi, what that means to our audience? Because they may not be familiar with that term.
If the common person will die, simply they will put in the mud. It's over. But the yogis who got the powers, they won't do like that. Even they rejected the body, they will alive. When the person is rejected body, there is no person.
Mm-hmm.
The life is over. The chapter is over. But the great yogis, what happens? If they rejected body also, they will alive. It is called Mahasamadhi.
To recap, so Sai Baba, when he left his physical body, his presence was still very much alive. And it is through his presence that evening, when you were deep in meditation, that you were able to achieve your self-realization, even though Sai Baba's physical form no longer existed. But his spiritual form is still very much in the world today.
No, actually, what happened, before self-realization, at least I don't know how to do meditation, frankly speaking.
Mm-hmm.
1995, accidentally, I got some vibrations. Due to that, simply I sat, I closed my eyes. In fraction of seconds, I got so many vibrations, I got self-realization. That day, I started to do meditation.
So you had never meditated before, and yet the evening of your self-realization, that was your first time trying to meditate.
Oh.
And you became self-realized the first time you tried.
Yeah.
This is really remarkable. So at that point then, clearly as a self-realized Siddhaguru, you started down the path of embracing meditation into your life as a means of communing with the divine love.
Yeah.
And that brings us to meditation and how other new people, or even people who've been meditating for years, can learn some of the principles that you apply to your meditation practices to achieve this bliss that you've been speaking about. Can you say more about that?
Everybody is trying to do meditation. Every man, he will experience some sadness, some troubles, some problems. So he will think that how to, beyond sadness, beyond mind, he will try, he will think. That's why every person, he will try to do meditation. But without grace of Guru, nobody can meditate properly, successfully. Everybody will do meditation, but everybody, they won't get that bliss of Brahmananda. Everybody, they won't beyond the mind. By grace of Guru only, the disciple, he will enjoy the bliss of Brahmananda. Not only the disciples, the persons who is teaching techniques of meditation, I am asking question, they are also not getting any bliss. Simply what they know how to do meditation, they are giving, they are telling, that's all. But they are not enjoying that bliss. They are not getting that bliss. When the person will get the grace of Guru, then only he will enjoy the Brahmananda. Then only he will get the super consciousness. Just now you came to here, just I put my hand on you.
Yeah.
In fraction of seconds you got that.
Mm-hmm.
How much time you got? How much time you will take to switch off light, to on the light? Similarly, in Shaktipath also, the Siddhaguru has powers. In fraction of seconds, he can do anything.
So I hear new words today during our interview, and this word I just heard was Shaktipath. Can you explain what Shaktipath is for our audience?
What is the meaning of Shaktipath? Means the transferring of energy from Guru to disciple is called the Shaktipath. I think you know the theory of Einstein. According to Einstein, E is equal to mc square. He defined one theory. He delivered that the energy always flows from the higher level to lower level. Energy flows from higher level to lower level. When I am doing meditation, what happens? I am getting the cosmic energy day by day, day by day, day by day, day by day, minute to minute. So I am storing the cosmic energy in my heart, in my body, in my astral body. See, when you get money, what happens? Day by day, the money will accumulate it. Similarly, when the person is doing meditation, what happens? The cosmic energy will be accumulated in his astral body. Now, that person is completely the power of light, the power of God. So when he having that power, automatically he will be able to transfer his energy to disciples. It is called Shaktipath, the transferring of higher energy to lower energy.
So, and again, as we've talked about, I experienced that with you when we were meditating together. So that was Shaktipath, when you put your hand on my head and I felt your energy come into me.
Astamastaka samyogam. So why I touched here? Because there are 7 chakras in our body. The Siddhagurus know the secrets how to send energy to the disciples. It is called Shaktipath. The person having jnana, he will give by teaching. In Shaktipatham, the Siddhaguru, he will transfer his energy to the disciples. It's called Shaktipath.
So thank you for the explanation about Shaktipath. That's a really exciting thing to learn about meditation. I was blessed to receive Shaktipath between us. And I think it is really good for our audience to understand what Shaktipath is and the benefits of that. Are there other Siddha Gurus you can talk about who follow this tradition of Shaktipath, meaning the energy goes from the Siddha Guru to the disciple?
Actually, this Shaktipath is not created by me. This is the ancient process of yogis. If you take the examples of Ashtavakra Maharshi to Janaka Maharaj, I think you didn't hear these names. In Bharatiya Samskriti, the cult of Indian cult, Ashtavakra Maharshi, Janaka Maharaj, and Sri Krishna to Arjuna, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa to Vivekananda, Veerabrahmam to Siddhaya. So many examples is there. So many yogis Shaktipatham process did. It is not created by me. It is the process of ancient gurus, Siddhagurus. It is a tremendous process.
Thank you for giving us some examples, and that could be a whole other topic in a different video, which we will discuss in a separate video, because there is lots to talk about in terms of examples. My understanding from what you've said is there are great ancient yogis who've been practicing Shaktipath for many, many years. And we'll touch on that in a separate video.
In fraction of seconds you will get.
So the other option, if a person doesn't feel ready to pursue meditation.
I understood that how to live in this universe.
In a Siddhaguru, are you allowed to have fun?
Whatever you have the private life, eating meat, taking alcohol, any enjoyment,